The part played by God. By his own power of Maya, the unchanging One, though shining more directly than anything else, hides himself unseen and throws the rope of the three states into the space of the mind, keeping it upright. He then makes the jiva, who mistakes the body as I, balance on it, and thus he plays his divine game.
Sadhu Om.
The three states are waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. A magician's trick performed by village entertainers in India is used as a simile here. The magician, hiding himself behind a screen, throws a rope into the air and, making it appear to stand upright, he orders his assistant to climb it and balance on its top. Here, God is equated to the magician. The heart is his hiding place. The three states are compared to the rope, and the jiva is compared to the assistant. But all of this is a game, only appearing in the onlooker's sight, and hence it is unreal. Similarly, creation, sustenance, and dissolution, which appear to be God's lila, i.e. divine game, are all unreal, as they are seen only by the ignorant.
In the view of the ignorant, it may sometimes appear as if the Supreme Lord, who gave power of authority to Maya, is himself bound by her deceitful orders to delude jivas.
Sadhu Om.
The significance of saying that the Lord gives power of authority to Maya is the experience of an aspirant who, while abiding as self, becomes inattentive and allows the I thought to arise. If this rising of the I thought is once allowed, it is then no wonder that even God and the jnani will also appear to be bound by the power of Maya. However, this appearance is false, being only in the view of the illusory I thought. Even in the life of Bhagavan Sri Ramana, there were some occasions when it seemed as if he approved of some of the foolish ideas of worldly-minded people, and as if he abided by the unnecessary conditions imposed by them. All these matters, however, only appeared so in the view of the ignorant.
Just as all beings, moving and unmoving, engage in their own activities due to the mere presence of the sun, which rises without any prior intention, so it is said in the scriptures that all actions are performed by God, who in truth neither acts nor has intentions. In the mere presence of the sun, the convex lens emits fire, the lotus blossoms, the water lily closes, and all creatures rise up, work, and rest according to their nature. The fivefold phenomenon functions merely because of God's potent presence, just as the needle trembles near the magnet, or as in the light of the moonstone drips, the water lily blossoms, and the lotus closes.
The fivefold functions are creation, sustenance, dissolution, veiling, and grace. The sun does not plan or order that living beings should work, but each in his own way makes use of the presence of the sun to do as they wish. So also the presence of God, i.e., the presence of self, is used by the mind of each person in his own way, either to do karmas and be bound by them, or to inquire into being and be liberated. Just as the activities of nature cannot continue without the sun, so the fivefold phenomenon cannot function without the grace, i.e., the presence, of God or self.
In the presence of the Lord, who has no intention of his own, jivas busy themselves outwardly, treading on various paths of action, and reap the fruits with justly result, until finally, realizing the uselessness of action, they turn selfward and attain liberation.
Sadhu Om.
Though the Lord's presence is essential for either bondage or liberation to occur, according to our own wishes, he is not responsible for them.
Just as the good and bad incidents that happen on earth do not affect the sun, and as the properties of the four elements do not affect the vast ether, so also the actions, karmas of jivas, will certainly never affect God, who is beyond the mind.
The properties of the four elements are earth, size and weight, water, coolness and fluidity, fire, heat and wind, movement and speed.